Well, here I am, driving on my own in the van towards King's Heath, because I'm playing at the Red Lion Folk Club tonight. And I've played there before with Heidi. I think it's been going for about 50 years. And it's just the usual setup, basically. Get to the place, park up, get the giant Titanic of a keyboard out, drag it up some metal stairs, where if I drop it, that's it, and do the gig. And I think there's a support act tonight, so I'm nearly there now. Toodle pip. Part of the touring experience is eating food that you might not normally order. Probably just eat at this time of night normally, but here I am, and I'm having the curry special at the Red Lion. I'm having lamb rogan josh and some poppadoms and rice and all that kind of stuff, and I fill my belly, and then I'm going to be full of wind when I'm performing tonight. Oh dear. Hello, so this is the Red Lion Folk Club here. It's been going for many years, and I've just had my dinner, and it's that kind of dead hour now where I'm here. I don't need to get changed, I don't really need to do anything, and there's a screen for me to sit behind in the main room. So I've decided instead I'm going to show you the van, and then I'm going to go for a walk. Alright. This is where all the action happens. This is my cab here. It's a bit of a mess. There's a load of like crap in there, but the thing I have got in there is my son's little hat with his diggers on it that was knitted by our friend Helen, and every day I just hold it and sniff it and miss my boy. He would normally be sat there and I'd be taking him to nursery, or we'd be going to Fun Factory or doing something. So that's it basically. I've got a police cap that Flynn likes to wear. You never know, I might stick that on for tonight. This is inside the Red Lion Folk Club. How long has it been going for, Rosemary?
Oh Lord, over 50 years.
I thought so. And this is Rob, he's doing my sound tonight, and he's done my sound before. Oh God, that doesn't bode well, does it? And this is the infamous Red Lion Folk Club with all the the seats and everything. And there's going to be a band on before me tonight called the Cherry Stones. So I hope they don't get stuck in my throat. That's all my gear. I don't know how many people are coming. Let's hope it's more than 3. So this is the CD area, and Rosemary I've known for a very long time, haven't I?
We have known each other a long time, yeah.
Yeah. And are you doing lights tonight?
Yes, I'm on lights and merchandise.
And merchandise.
And hospitality.
Oh, so you've got quite a few roles.
Yes, and advertising.
Right then. Okay, well she's a busy woman. I'm going to go for a walk now and see the merry sights of King's Heath. She's laughing, that's not a good sign. Hello, I'm in my Premier Inn. I made a quick decision after my walk not to get ready in the van because it's really cold, because they've just got a screen at the Red Lion Folk Club now, and for me I just need a bit more privacy than that, so I've come back to my room, which was only 5 miles away. So I've got my gear out, I've got my clothes on, I've just blow dried my hair, and I'm gonna put my makeup on now and then get back in the van and go and do my gig. Bye. Well, you can hear the support act. I'm just going up the stairs now. I'm just gonna sit here, drink some blackcurrant and soda until they've finished, and then it'll be me, I guess, after a little break. So I'm now on stage, just getting my stuff ready, and people are getting a drink and doing all their stuff, and yeah, so it's actually happening now. This is where the gig starts to happen, and it's a bit nerve-wracking, isn't it? But I like getting on with it, really. So there you go.
3 or 4 years, I forget which was last here. So one of my favourite artists. Please put your hands together for Belinda O'Hooley, please. Thank you.
In the raffle now.
You go to the toilet, Phil. Oh, you've won! Oh, you've won! Sorry, can we interest you in a ticket, Phil?
And the
dear.
prize tonight
That's
is
really
a bottle
weak,
of
Phil,
Leeds
except
from
when we've got a show of hands on because we're sold out. Next week,
You
well
don't
done.
have to
Phil,
show
thank
off
you.
about it, dear.
Now we've
Sold
got
out,
this
sold out.
quality box of chocolates.
366 to 370. Yes.
Oh, well done!
Katie Rose Bennett has won the bottle of Leeds from Mills. Oh, she's gone for the chocolate.
And for this quality bottle of wine.
She says it's the only reason she came here tonight. Charming. Good morning. Scenes from a well-used Premier Inn. So, unmade bed, clothes everywhere, bottle of beer there from last night. I got a takeaway. So I had a really good gig at Birmingham. I think I'm sort of getting in my stride a bit now, feeling quite confident about it. And I've realised that it's probably best for me not to plan it too much because I've just got so many songs and things I can play and sort of go with the flow of it, really. And I'm really enjoying that. And I'm checking in with Heidi and Flynn. And I know that it's going to be very different for us because we used to being just together as a family, for me to be going away, and there will be some real obstacles and difficulties for all of us with that, getting used to that. But I do think it's something that I can do and that I'm enjoying. And also I think Heidi's relishing her challenges at home too, so that's good. And she's such an amazing mum, so I can just see that she's going to really just be so great with Flynn. And she's talking about doing some academic stuff, which I think is long overdue. So this morning, feeling quite positive about it all. Going to get in the shower now, get myself ready, and then I'm going to do a bit of writing. Something that I don't do as much of anymore, but I've got the opportunity, a bit of time before I set off to Reading, so bye-bye. Tonight I'm in Reading. Here I am at the South Street Arts Centre, and this is the corridor, and going through this door here you're going to see where I'm playing tonight. So I'm playing in here tonight, and look at this piano. Yeah, she's an old girl. But she's desperate to be played, I think. So that's what I'm going to be playing tonight. And we have Rob up here he's doing the sound and he's doing the lights up there. Look at all those seats. Yeah. Wow. And it's all very lovely. And I'm going to go and eat some Ethiopian food now, I think. Look at this. This is Ethiopian food. And every time I come to Reading, I always have this beautiful food, and it's absolutely delicious, and I'm lucky. I'm always interested in what beers people have at venues, because I think it actually does say a lot about the type of people they want to come, and encourage to come and see the shows and stuff. And well, I'm a beer nerd, so let's have a look. We've got Siren Brewery Sparkle Bright Pale Ale, 3.4%. That's good because that's not too strong. And then we've got Double Barreled Parker Pale Ale, 4.5%, and Ding, which is a Keller Lager at 4.9%. And then they've got a load of guest cans, which makes me very excited because you also get in different breweries. You get in the Elusive Brewery. I like that one, Lay All Your Glog on Me. Phantom and South Street collab called Treading the Boards, which is a hazy pale. So I'm going to have to be a very good girl tonight, because that's the kind of stuff that I like to sling down my neck rapidly, and I'm handling a piano tonight, so I've got to be a bit careful. Right. Hello. So this is the process where I transform myself from this into, well, you could call it goddess, or just slightly more glamorous, or I don't know, but I used to be completely clueless about makeup, because, well, I defined myself, or other people actually, I didn't define myself. Other people used to say I was a tomboy growing up. And things like makeup was like a sort of mythical thing that this other species put on. But I've actually realised that I like putting makeup on, especially when I'm doing a gig. It's like part of the process of transforming, in a way. I think it goes with the adrenaline and things like that that you start to get coursing through your veins around this time before you do a performance. And then this is like, it's called Intelligent Colour. But I've asked it a few questions and it's not known the answer. Why are we here? What purpose have humans got on the earth? Hello? Will I win the lottery? And it's not got any of the answers that I was looking for. But it's a sort of diarrhea coloured foundation. And you'd never think that it would look good on your skin. But when you do rub it in, it just takes about 15 years off.
Wasn't an easy birth, smacked me head coming out, made me rugged, shoulders broad, ready to carry, ready to work, foreign on me tongue, dialect disarm, spot the incomer miles away. When I turned up, knowing no
So I've buggered up the eyeliner, so I'll just put a little bit more of that on. Now hair, wow. So I've had all types of hairstyles, but of recent years I have enjoyed what's commonly known as the quiff. And I used to spend a lot of money at an expensive hairdresser's having the quiff done. But it seemed to take an awfully long time. And to be honest, I'd start to get a migraine. So I saw this barber's in Sober Bridge called Albion, and I thought it looked really nice, and I messaged them and said, will you cut my hair? Because some barbers won't cut women's hair. And Johnny said, yeah, I'll do it. So I went to him, and he has been doing my hair ever since. So that is me done for my concert. I'll let you know how it goes. About to go on stage. It never gets any kind of, it's always scary. This is the breakfast after the night before, and this breakfast explains the night before. It's immense and fabulous. Wow. Yeah, and that's just for me. Tonight I'm in Biddulph. Here I am at Biddulph, which I've never been to before, and this is St Lawrence's Church, and this is my keyboard, and I'm doing sound tonight for myself, so you can see the stick behind me, and it's a lovely, lovely, lovely cosy little church, and that's Nick over there who looked at me, he's waving, there he is. And then guess what, which doesn't always happen, I have got a home cooked meal in my dressing room in here. Look at this. There is a slow cooker. There is a meal here. Look at that. There's even beer. There's a cafetiere, French bread. Move out of the way, Taylor Swift. I am at All Hallows Church in Leeds, and it's about 4 years ago now since we played here. That's the kitchen over there, and then we're coming here into the main area. And it's going to be busy tonight, so we've had to put lots of chairs out, which is always very pleasing. And this is the stage area, and I'm about to finish getting all set up, ready for the gig. So I've got my keyboard and I'm going to start sound checking in a minute. One of the downsides of this job is that sometimes when you need somewhere to get changed, it might not be very warm. So the actual place that I'm playing tonight is really warm, but in here there's only one plug socket and that's got the Wi-Fi in it. So I'm sort of in here and it's absolutely freezing.
I am sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry.
Hello, well, I am on my 6th gig in 7 days, and I haven't done that since I was a young person. And this is what happens when you get an agent, you see. They're much better at sort of keeping at it, they're tenacious, and it means that they can get you gigs and they try and make them work in a travel sense and financially and everything like that. So here I am on my 6th gig. I'm absolutely knackered, but I'm also looking forward to it because I feel like I've got into my stride a bit now, and sort of know what I'm doing. So I'm trying to find Deanwood Golf Club, and this is in a place called Up Holland, which is near Skelmersdale. I've got a feeling that it's down here, and it's getting dark now, and it's what time is it? It's about 5:15, which is about the time when here it is, when our lovely Flynn will be having his tea, and he'll be going to bed in about an hour. He'll be having his bath and things like that. So now he told me to ring him when I got here because there's a maximum headroom thing. Yeah, I'm not going to get through that. That means I've got to carry the bloody keyboard quite a long way. These are the things that happen. Anyway, not to worry, I'm going to ring him now.
With me, Ruby, Morica, bow in a hurry, find some bags from the corner shop.
I'm at a golf club, and this is the Corona Sessions. I don't think it's got anything to do with the coronavirus. I can't get in now. I think they're a bit nervous. They probably think I'm a diva, knowing me. I've just had my dinner. This is Ian. Hi Ian.
Hello.
Ian's putting the gig on tonight and he's also the sound engineer. He's really bloody good, so that's good. And his son Stuart has made this stew, but you can't see it because
It's gone.
we've eaten it all. It was so good, and now I'm having a coffee and I've forgotten all about the gig because I'm just having such a lovely time. So there you go. Here I am in the ladies' locker room, which is where I am getting ready tonight. And the ladies of this golf club are very lucky because they've got all these special... What's this? Some hairspray. And then there's all types of... Look, I've got a hairdryer. Doing my hair. There's 4 hair dryers in this area, so I can just go hair drying that. And they obviously knew I was coming because they've provided me with a copious amount of pink towels. And then through here we have 4 latrines, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a shower in here. And then I'm going to come out, go to the toilet, and then I'm going to come out and have I'm going to have a shower in this one with the butterflies. And then I'm going to help myself to some cakes in the cake area. This is where I do my cake displays. Then I'm going to come out and I'm going to go to another toilet, and then I'm going to wash my hands 3 times. And hopefully there'll be time after that to actually do a concert.
Very quiet when I stepped up.
Look at this.
Is everybody having a good time?
Oh yeah. I'm home for a few days, and we've decided to go for a lovely wintry rainy walk.
Yeah, it is a bit wet and a bit damp, but it's so beautiful.
It is, isn't it? We're in Marsden now, and we're going to be climbing up, shall we show them, up this hill here, and the light, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is what I need to do when I get home, because I've been sat in the van for hours and hours and hours eating chocolate and drinking coffee. It's been awful.
And getting drunk.
No, I haven't done any of that.
It's all this while I've been at home looking after Flynn, doing the cooking and the cleaning and the washing and the ironing. No, I haven't done any ironing.
And we're back together for a few days. Got a gig together tomorrow.
Yay, Beverley.
Yeah, and then I'm back on the road.
Back on it.
Next week, so
Honoured.
So just, yeah, this is what we're doing. So toodle pip.
Mother liked her white wine. She'd have a glass or 2 almost every single night after her day was through. Sunset, Chardonnay, Chablis, Pinot Grigio, just to take the edge off, just to get the glow.
It's got such a beautiful voice.
You've got to take the edge off if you want.
Heidi's getting ready. This is our dressing room in Beverley. Look, got a couple of drinks. Look at ourselves. Woo-hoo. This is a particularly beautiful run from the door from our new old house, all the way along to Piper's Hole. Touring just takes it out of you. It sort of gives you lots of adrenaline and lots of buzz and excitement, and then you spend a lot of time driving and sat down, sat at the keyboard, things like that. So it's good to go walking or go for a run and get your heart rate up and stuff, but I'm feeling pretty knackered, but I'm going to keep going at my by snail pace to Piper's Hall. See you later. This is where I feel at peace. Wide open spaces, tracks, paths, little bench to sit on here. Just getting outside, getting in nature, and that's what kind of regulates me. I know it does Heidi as well, and Flynn. Yeah, that's it really. Just feeling the endorphins from the run kicking in. Gonna do a bit more. Not quite at Piper's Hole yet, but when you see a bench, I think it's only right you sit on it for a bit. And well, better get going again now. Here we go, Piper's Hole, ruins. People lived up here, right up on top. It's amazing. Whew, back home.
I am sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I am
Good morning. News from the van. So I'm back on the road this week with my solo tour, and I'm going to be in Abingdon on Thursday and Sheffield on Friday. Did you get that? Yeah? Did you? Abingdon, Thursday, Sheffield, Friday. Write it down. Get your tickets. Come and see me. Thank you. Tonight, I'm in Abingdon. I've had some lovely days at home. It's been so nice to come home and see Flynn and Heidi and our new house, and just be here in this space and be able to go for walks and play out with Flynn and everything. And now it's time for me to go again. So this time I'm going to be heading out on the road to Abingdon tonight, where I'm going to be seeing my brother's partner Heather and my nephew Gabriel and his partner, and then I'm going to be staying at Jackie's house tonight, and then heading up to Sheffield for a gig tomorrow. So yeah, and Heidi's off to CrossFit, aren't you?
Yep.
She's out.
Russian kettlebell swings.
Yeah. What's the
Lunging.
goblet lunges?
Goblet lunges where you hold a kettlebell.
A goblet
like
of
a
wine?
goblet and do that.
Oh, you don't hold a goblet of wine?
That'll be tonight. I won't be lunging.
No. Well, she will. She'll be lunging for the glass. So back on the road without my Heidi.
Oh no.
Gonna miss her very much and miss my boy tonight in bed, and it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then, better get off. Mr. Guggins. Hello. Looks a lot younger than his 14 years. Is he 14 or 15? 14. Nearly 15. And he's 15. He sleeps with me and Flynn, doesn't he? 15 in May. He loves sleeping in bed with me and Flynn, don't you? Hey? Don't you? That's because you're an old softie. Look at his lovely eyes. This is called a van journey slump. It's when you've been driving for quite a while in the rain on the motorway, and you've got the heating on and you're listening to a podcast, and you're like absolutely falling into this slump, and it's a bit dangerous. So when I feel like that, I feel like I've got to get out and go to the welcome break, and here it is. And get myself a cup of coffee. I've got coffee, which is actually quite nice, very strong. Some chocolate. I've done my bloody phone now. Oh, you're on my phone. As a woman who doesn't look like a gender stereotypical woman, can be a bit problematic going into a service station toilet. And I definitely got some looks. I could see people thinking, is that person in the wrong toilet? I'm getting used to it though on this trip. I'm getting more confident of going in and not giving a shit really. And I think it's good to maybe challenge the gender stereotypes of every woman. Most women don't have like a triangle dress on anyway, from what I've noticed. Here I am at the Unicorn Theatre, and I've got a gig here tonight, and I've just eaten a lovely curry. So I've got major garlic breath. Going through this corridor now. This is all very old English. Oh, this is my dressing room in here. Let's go in. Very interested in these loose cannon beers. Sandwiches. Some here. Well, I better get dressed. So here I am at the Unicorn Theatre in Abingdon, and I came and played here with Heidi in 2013, and I'm just walking around it, just absolutely beautiful place to play. Very excited to play here tonight. Look at that stage. I think a murder took place in here. This room. Oh God. Oh, what's this? It's got quite the energy. I think it was in the Blair Witch Project. Sheffield. I stayed at my lovely friend Jackie's house, Jackie Owens, last night, and she is fabulous. But right now I have to get a coffee, so I'm going to stop at Trowel Services and brave the ladies' toilets and get a coffee. It's my dressing room tonight, and they've just brought up my mushroom and spinach pizza. Look at that. Whoa. Oh yes. Make myself comfortable. This is the witching hour, because this is just before going on stage. I've got about 20 minutes. I can hear the audience downstairs. It's going to be busy tonight in Sheffield, so it's going to feel, I don't know, good atmosphere, I hope. And I've been listening to some podcasts, but I'm going to start reading my book now, and then I'm going to gear myself up because I'm going to go on stage, and it's still weird doing this without Heidi. I'm so used to going on stage with her and having that kind of banter and all the sort of stuff. I'm here in my dressing room, which is very lovely, on my Todd, but I'm driving home tonight. And I'm looking forward to playing, and I'm doing the sound myself, so I've only got myself to blame if it's no good, and I think it'll be all right. So Wish me luck. And I've got pizza. I'm driving back to see Heidi and Flynn, so that's good. Nom nom. Good night. Home. Home, home, home. Home. Cairn Valley House. Beautiful.
Lighting up the cup tonight.
Tonight, she's in
What?
Southampton.
Good morning. It's the last leg of the tour this week, and I've been at home for a few days, which has been amazing. And now I'm heading out to Southampton, which is probably the biggest drive on the tour. It's 10 o'clock, so hoping to stop at the Premier Inn on the way down, have a shower in Newbury, and then get down to Southampton for about 4:30. Okay, off we go. It's that time of day when I'm about an hour from the Premier Inn, and it's time for a coffee and some chocolate. Part of my routine. Not very healthy, but it's something I look forward to on these long journeys. So here we are at Turner Sims. Can you believe how amazing this auditorium is? Look at all those seats for little old me. But the real shining jewel in the crown is this full-sized Steinway grand piano, just for me tonight to play. This is the dressing room that me and Heidi had last time we were here. And we were sat there like two old ladies in a nursing home. Just like it really. I'm going to turn the light down in a minute, but you've got all your tea and coffee, you've got an ironing board and an iron, which I probably won't use. They've got me some oat milk and also one craft ale beer. This is my little area where I'm doing a bit of reading. I've done my PRS set list, and then I could have a working class strip wash there if I would like. That is me at the moment waiting for my curry, and I'm worried that I'm going to be eating it just before I go on stage, which is never a good idea, as you can imagine. So I've just eaten my curry. It finally arrived, and I've had to control myself and just have a third of it because I'm going on stage in a minute and I don't want it to be here.
Everything inside, breathing out. A gentle Irish collie with mild eyes like the dawn.
I'm in the van, 10:30, done. Standing ovation. That piano was incredible. I'm going to go back to my Premier Inn now and eat the rest of the curry, and they've given me a can of very nice beer. So, and I've heard from Heidi that Flynn's fast asleep and she's going up to be with him now, so things feel good. There you go. Poppadoms, onion barges, spinach, what's that? Peshwari naan, Learning about the Pakistani decorated trucks.
Cotton and fruit, the length and breadth of the country.
Haha! Morning from the Premier Inn in Newbury. I slept really well last night. Probably not for long enough, but I've just seen on WhatsApp that Heidi's taking Flynn to the childminder, so that's good. I'm glad that's gone okay. I've got to say, there's quite a strong smell of curry in here today. Right off for breakfast, fill it back up again. Tonight I'm in Harwich. Fish and chips from the most fabulous chippy in Harwich. Woman, such a character. It's alright, darling. She started talking like me. She was like, I'm getting a Yorkshire accent. Look, I'm here. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a big port is Harwich. You can get to the Netherlands from here. And that's the old town there, and that's where I'm going to be playing tonight. See that church with the big spire? That's St Nicholas's church, so I'm going to play there tonight. But first, I am going to get tucked in. You never know where you're going to stay, but tonight I'm staying at the Alma, and me and Heidi have stayed here quite a few times, but apparently they've taken over another part of the house next door and created some more bedrooms. So I'm in the new bedroom, and that's a bureau, obviously, artwork, an espresso, all that kind of stuff. But also, get this, a 4-poster bed, just for me. I mean, what's going on? I feel a bit like Taylor Swift. It's a Japanese plunge pool, very deep bath that you stand or sit in with a rose thing there. I'll be doing that. Probably not now because I've just had fish and chips and I might get cramp, and that'd be that, wouldn't it? Yeah. Living the dream. Oh my goodness me, this is big. Look at this. Flipping heck. The filling of the Japanese plunge bath. It's about half full now. Let's check it's still warm. Turn it off now. I'm in the Japanese plunge pool. It's nice, quite warm, feels, yeah, very contained. My knees are sort of up by my chest. It's like being in a womb, I think. Yeah, I hope I can get out after this because I've got a gig in half an hour. I've just finished my gig at the St Nicholas's Church, and now I'm in the Alma, the infamous Alma, and these are people that were at the gig and they're having a few drinks, and I've got a pint on, and this is kind of what happens sometimes if you're lucky. You get to go to a bar afterwards and have a pint. So cheers everybody, cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers everyone, cheers. 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 I love the Alma Inn. I wish there was one in the Cone Valley. It It's very, very special. This is the back room. Me and Heidi sang in here a long, long time ago. We were in that corner there. And this is where they serve breakfast now. So there's my little table, ready for me. I've had such a lovely time, and I'm really ready to go home and see my family. And I'm going to see Heidi this afternoon, and then I'm going to see Flinny when he's out of childcare. And then I've got 2 more gigs. I've got Pickering tomorrow, and then I've got my hometown gig on Saturday that Heidi's going to be there and present. And then that's it. Gosh, a lot to process, a lot to think about, a lot to kind of think about. Yeah, this is... Hi! Hello, hello. Hi. Look at this. I'm doing a little documentary about my toe, and particularly lovely things on the toe. And this has been one of them. Oh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Typical breakfast with our ballerina. Classically trained at Sadler's Wells.
What?
At Sadler's Wells, newsagent.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Mr. Guggins has come in. Oh, hi Mr. Guggins.
Oh,
careful.
hello, Mr. Guggins.
Typical morning at our house. Right then.
Burnt the toast.
And we've burnt the toast. Halfway. Oh no.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Anyway. I've arrived at the Kirk Theatre and they've got a banner with me on it. Get that? Pissing it down. Absolutely pissing it down. Look at this. Beautiful old theatre. Been running since 1919. This is my workplace for the night. It's really nice. It's got like 2 stages. I'm going to go do my main thing here and then sort of jump down like a rock star, probably trip, and then do my other little bit from here. Chocolate pudding with chocolate custard. Be rude not to, really. Demolished. Well, here I am, second to last gig of the tour. Tonight I'm in Pickering, North Yorkshire, not far from places like Whitby and Robin Hood's Bay, Scarborough. And it's the Kirk Theatre, which is run by volunteers. It's a really tiny little theatre. So I'm ready. I've got my banana dungarees on, I've got my t-shirt, I've got my makeup on. So I'm just waiting now. I've got about another 15 minutes and then I'll be going on and doing a bit of music. It's my hometown gig. I'm here in Slaithwaite. And I just feel totally pooped. I feel like I'm moaning. But I just feel like I haven't got any spoons left for tonight. A bit worried about it. I just need to Lie in a darkened room. Eek.
Just the absence of life. It takes some months to make a perfect memory. My brittle soul decays, my courage atrophies, and in its resting place I eat a slice of cake. I find my favorite books, I read my favorite page. I'll write stories of a different place, a different woman with an unflinching face.
Hello.
Is it on?
It's on.
Oh,
What
yeah,
have you...
him.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi, what have you had for your
Supper.
pre-gig?
I had a very nice chicken kebab on naan with salad.
And you've left a lot, haven't you?
I've left a few bits of tomato.
God, that's
This is a
grounds
very-
for divorce.
This is not a Diet Coke. This is a Vive Diet Cola.
Lovely.
What have you had, Bob?
It's very fizzy.
film?
It's very
Right.
fizzy, isn't it?
Hang on, I can beat that.
Gorgeous.
I've had a lamb curry.
It's very fizzy, that Kirk, isn't
Oh my God.
it? You just brought
I'm
up your
going to have to be
guts.
punctured. Like a sheep. Let the meat thing out.
I feel like I've got food in my teeth. Have you? Oh yeah, you've got
Have I?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
This is the only gig that Heidi's been able to go to. So we're being really silly and giddy, aren't we?
I'm really giddy.
Right. I've had a few crumbs for my dinner.
She's not a big eater, are you?
No, not at all.
That would neither of us really foodies.
No. That'll do then. I need to get this out of my tea. This is Sam Smith. She is a legend. And she's doing the bar tonight. Flynn! All set?
Oh yes, very excited.
Don't she look lovely?
Don't you?
Hides is presenting tonight. She looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm absolutely blown away by her. You're a bit Cleopatra tonight.
Coming at ya.
Oh. Mwah. We're here. Look, oh, people are here now. Yeah, and it's going to start soon. Rosie Miles is going to come on first. And this is the bar here. Very important part of the whole evening. So looking forward to it.
We saw her a few weeks ago at the Trades Club in Hebden Bridge supporting Katie Spencer, who I believe is also here this evening, who lives in Golka now. Everybody comes to the Combe Valley. And she was absolutely brilliant. She blew us away with her beautiful voice.
It's safe to be alone in a ceaseless state of grace. No one to hurt, no one to blame. I have restive lips and idle hands.
Have you started?
Yeah.
We're here up on Marsden Moor and the sun's shining. That's why I'm squinting. Can't find my sunglasses.
So I'll go round.
So I probably look about 65.
Go on then. Well, that's good. She normally looks 75.
It's an improvement.
That's
yeah,
better.
she's back, which means getting to go out walking on the moors together, which is really nice.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that the only good thing about me being back?
Got an extra pair of hands with Flynn.
Yeah. Good conversation.
Oh yeah. Chats, sillies, beers, food, things like that.
Anything else?
Are
Have you missed anything about me?
you fishing?
Yeah.
I've just missed like your general presence.
Have you missed any of my personal habits?
Not really. You flatulence.
Yeah. What about the way I eat chocolate?
I've missed that desperately.
And what about my breathing?
I'll tell you who has missed you a lot. That little boy.
Oh.
He's very relieved you're home.
Yeah.
And he's a bit cranky pants as well, isn't he?
He's reacting and he's getting some of it out.
Yeah.
He's had to hold it in a bit, hasn't he?
Yeah, but, you know, I think also we've all grown from it. And we're all a bit more confident and a bit more independent than we were a month ago.
That has to be a good thing, hasn't it?
It's always a good thing. You missed me?
No.
Hi, Belinda.
Hi.
Well, you're back. How does it feel?
Well, today feels really good. I feel like I can let my shoulders down and just be outside in the fresh air and feel like I've really achieved something. I think we all have as a family, because it's been a big thing, this.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Yeah.
It makes you realise just how much you miss people when you're away from them, and it kind of, because you zoom right out into a sort of much bigger landscape, so when you come back it's like, oh wow, you know, I realise I love our new home and I love the reservoir. I love being around there with you and Flynn. Every morning that I wake up and I look out and see the views and think, God, we're so lucky. How did we manage this? I feel like I've grown in confidence, as you were saying about you. I can do it, and I do like doing it. Anyway, it's lunchtime soon, so we better get walking.
Get yomping, kid.
Get humping.
Yomping?
I thought you said hump.
Yomping.
Yorkshire soil, outhouse, cellar, garage, a shed, a band of brewers with local pride. The real ale revolution spreads. Stir the mash, bring to the boil, add the hops and build the taste. And a rack or anarchist, arouse your pint awaits. Landlord, come fill up the glass with patience and a steady hand. Top it up, don't waste a drop. Then you can be thankful for good ale. Thou art my darling, thou art my joy, both night and
morning. Hello beauties, thank you for watching our film Diary of a Folkie. Hope you really enjoyed it. Thanks to everybody who contributed in some way to the making of this film. Being a musician, a smaller scale musician that travels around the country, so much of it is driving, and you don't realise actually until the end of the tour just how much it took its toll on your physical health. And it was after editing this film that I decided I needed to get healthy, and I actually stopped drinking. And a lot more exercise and being outside and things like that. And I just think that it's important to document the real ins and outs of being a musician in this world. We really hope you've enjoyed the film, and you might want to visit our GoFundMe page, because there 50% of all profits from this film go towards Help Musicians UK. Thanks for watching. Listen out, because there are going to be some major announcements coming soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.